Attention passionate Atlanta, Falcons fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC South and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Atlanta Falcons' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Atlanta Falcons fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Atlanta, FALCONS FANS. Let's get to the news now. Folks, buckle up because what I'm about to tell you could be a real game changer for the Falcons this season. We've just heard some whispers, some sources in the NFL circles hinting at a major move involving the Tennessee Titans and the Atlanta Falcons, and let me tell you, this isn't just any trade rumor. It's a strategic move that could seriously reshape the NFC South and give Atlanta a serious boost on their quest to return to the postseason, and who knows, maybe even make another deep run in the playoffs. So, what's happening exactly? Well, it looks like the Titans, currently sitting at a disappointing 1-4 record, are making a calculated move to unload some cap space and bolster their future plans. They've been struggling this season, especially on defense, and now they're looking to get some relief from their tight cap situation, around $12 million if the numbers are correct, and they're doing it by trading away one of their key players, Harold Landry III, to the Falcons. Yes, you heard that right. Harold Landry III is on his way to Atlanta. The Titans are reportedly sending him over in exchange for a conditional 4th-round pick in the 2026 draft, with some upgrade triggers based on sacks. If Landry hits more than 10 sacks, the deal upgrades, which is a pretty smart move by Tennessee. They're betting on Landry's ability to bring pressure and hoping he'll thrive with a new team. And for Atlanta, this is a massive addition. Landry is not just any pass rusher. He's a seasoned, versatile edge rusher, a 3rd-round pick from 2018, who has shown flashes of brilliance in his career. In 2025 alone, up to September 15th, Landry has already accumulated 5 sacks, 21 pressures, and a PFF pass rush grade of 88.4, which is elite. He's winning 25% of his double-team battles, and he's been active all season with 14 tackles. That's significant because it directly addresses one of Atlanta's biggest weaknesses, pass rush production. Now, let's talk a little about Landry's style and why he's so valuable. This guy is a venomous snake on the field, quick and relentless, with a quickness comparable to Von Miller. He boasts a 160 10-yard split, which is lightning fast for an edge rusher. He's also solid against the run, with an 84.9 run-stop grade and allowing only about 2.9 yards per contact. Despite dealing with some injuries, he strained his groin in Week 3 of 2025, which limited his snaps. Landry has shown resilience. Remember, he missed 4 games last season but came back strong, and his overall numbers speak volumes. His career totals include 55 sacks, 132 quarterback hits, and a negative EPA per snap of -0.19, placing him among the top-tier pass rushers in the league. Plus, he's forced 8 fumbles, adding to his playmaking ability. He's a disruptive force, a true game winner, and now he's going to wear the Falcons' colors, which could be a huge boost as Atlanta looks to solidify their defense. But why is this move so important for the Falcons? Well, first, it significantly upgrades their pass rush, which has been pretty underwhelming this season. As of now, Atlanta is ranked 25th in sacks per game with just 2.3, which is below average. Adding Landry, who has a projected increase of about 1.9 sacks per game based on his recent production, could push that number into mid-tier territory. That's a massive difference because a stronger pass rush directly correlates to lower completion percentages for opposing quarterbacks, fewer points allowed, and more opportunities for Atlanta's offense to control the game. It's a strategic move that adds immediate pressure, especially in divisional matchups, where every sack and pressure counts. Think about the impact this could have against teams like the Saints or the Panthers when they come to Atlanta. Landry's presence might turn the tide in those crucial games, giving the Falcons a real shot at asserting dominance in their division. Another aspect to consider is the cap relief for the Titans. They're freeing up around $8 million in cap space, which allows them to potentially extend players like Ridley or add depth to their defensive line with players like Sebastian Joseph Day, who has a PFF grade of 77. 6'8" and is known for his run-stopping ability, allowing just 148 yards per game on the ground. Tennessee is clearly in a tank mode, focusing on building for the future rather than competing this season. This is a smart strategic move from their perspective, even if it stings for their fans who hoped for a better campaign. Now, turning back to Atlanta, this deal couldn't come at a better time. The Falcons are looking to improve their pass rush and overall defensive efficiency. Currently, they're allowing around 28 points per game, which is decent but can be better. Adding Landry could help reduce that number significantly. When you analyze the potential impact, Landry's EPA per defensive snap is estimated to rise by about plus 0.20, meaning he's going to create more disruptive plays, more sacks, and more pressure, which directly translates into fewer points allowed. His presence on the line should elevate the entire defense, especially in critical moments, and help them close out games better. Plus, with the schedule ahead, having a player like Landry could be the difference maker in tight, late-game situations. And let's not forget about the playoff implications. According to some advanced analytics, this move bumps the Falcons' Super Bowl odds from around plus 8,500 to plus 4,000, which is a huge jump. That's because Landry is not just a good player, he's a potential playoff X-factor. His ability to get to the quarterback, especially against top-tier QBs like Kirk Cousins, could be the edge Atlanta needs to turn close games into wins. The analytics show that, with Landry, Atlanta's chances of winning key playoff games increase significantly, making him a critical piece in their postseason puzzle. So in essence, what we're seeing here is a strategic pivot for both teams. Tennessee is shedding cap and building for the future, focusing on their tank year, while Atlanta is making a bold move to strengthen one of their most underperforming units, pass rush, potentially setting up a new era of defensive dominance. This trade is more than just a player swap, it's a statement. The Falcons are serious about contending, and with a player like Harold Landry, they've added a serious weapon that can help them reach new heights. And remember, this move also signals Atlanta's commitment to building a fierce, relentless defense that can trouble even the best defenses in the league. Now, looking ahead, fans should keep an eye on how Landry integrates into the team, especially under the new scheme that Coach Morris is implementing post-bye week. The Falcons are 2-3, and every game is critical moving forward. Landry's impact could be the catalyst that pushes Atlanta into that playoff zone and gives them the confidence to challenge the division rivals more aggressively. Plus, with his skill set, he fits perfectly into the blitz-heavy scheme that Coach Morris favors, adding a new layer of unpredictability for opposing offenses. And finally, I want to emphasize the bigger picture. This move is a clear message across the league. The Falcons are not here to just compete, they're here to contend. They're investing in their defense, building around their young core, and making smart strategic decisions to maximize their chances of returning to the playoffs and making some noise once there. It's exciting to see a franchise so committed to evolving and pushing forward, especially when they're making moves that can have long-term benefits, not just for this season, but for many seasons to come. Pause here, just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Atlanta Falcons news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Atlanta Falcons fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this blockbuster move? Do you think Harold Landry will be the spark that ignites the Falcons, pass rush, and propels them into playoff contention? Are you excited about the potential upgrade on defense and the impact it could have on their chances of competing for a Super Bowl? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion really matters to us and to the Falcons' future. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates. So stay tuned for the latest Atlanta Falcons news because this story isn't over yet, and the season is still full of surprises. Keep supporting your team, keep the faith, and let's see how this new chapter unfolds for Atlanta. Thank you for being here, and as always, go Falcons!